beautiful friends. It's Leah Marie here with your weekly 3-card pick a card reading. This week I'm going to be pulling cards from the Moonology deck because we are having a full moon partial lunar eclipse on Wednesday the 26th. And so we're going to do one card from the Moonology deck for each pile, and then we're also going to do one card from the Native Spirit deck. So they'll be a little bit different this week, but really wanted to tap into this powerful energy because it feels like the veil is feeling much thinner. I also feel that there's a particular gateway that's opening up with this partial eclipse that's really going to help to bring insights, manifestation energy in, and to also help really swiftly literally eclipse things out of your life that are not serving the direction that you want to be going for your greatest fulfillment and success. And so we're going to really look at, is it something that needs to be eclipsed out? Are you working to manifest, or is it a combination of both? To kind of see what's going on or what's going to be able to help you get the most out of this week's alignment. So just as a heads up, I have a guided online meditation and ceremony for Grandmother Moon this Wednesday, 7:30 Central Time. I'll have the link in the description box below if any of you want to, and perfectly 3 cards just popped out. If any of you want to join me, I'd love to have you really be able to harness the energy of Grandmother Moon for your eclipsing and manifestation. And so feel free to check that out and see if it resonates for you to join. Otherwise, if there's anything else that you guys need from me, you want to share anything, you want a personal reading, you want to check out our online shop, all that's in the box below. Love to have you explore that. And if this resonates, please do like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me, continue to give me. And for those of you who are new, thank you so much for stopping by to check it out. Really appreciate all of that support and love greatly, guys. So I am gonna see what we get for your Native Spirit card, and the decks are going to be listed in the description box as well. So if you like them and you want to check them out for yourself, that info will be down there for you too. So with that being said, I invite you guys to come into some breath awareness, to really connect with your own heart and your intuition, and to really feel into when you pick your pile first and foremost, of course. That one wants to be second. And then also just really feeling into the reading. These are general, so not everything in every pile is going to be for you necessarily. And it's really up to you to feel into what is resonating the most with you, or what is it that you might want to explore a little bit more if you are feeling that. And so really just using your own intuition, because I'm here as a guide and a help, but I want you guys to also be able to start getting more connected with your own intuition for your own personal connection and evolution. So I am going to start with pile 1 here. So we will actually look at the moon card first. And so take time to breathe out the disseminating moon. And interestingly, this is the first time I've ever pulled this card in this deck, and I'm feeling this energy with this, where it's almost as though it's like sometimes when we're in different states, often challenging states, there can be this tendency to like breathe in and hold our breath. And I feel like this is something that you haven't physically been doing. You could be realizing that you're holding your breath more, but I feel it's more metaphoric in the sense that there's been stuff going on in your life that's almost as though you've been like holding your breath, whether you're waiting to do something. I'm hearing that energy for some of you. It might be like waiting for the other shoe to drop, or waiting for a result on something or an outcome. And it's sort of this sense of being in suspended animation. So even with this moon, it's like a much sort of hazier energy, and we're really just getting some stars and these really soft trees. And if I bring that in, you can maybe see that there's like, looks like there's layers upon layers of trees going back. So it's this sort of foggier or more veiled energy. So I feel with this, if you picked this pile, it's really more about eclipsing out something that lets you finally, or allows you to finally have the space to to really exhale, to let something go, to feel a sense of relief, as though there's like a completion happening, which is very typical for full moon energies too. It can be that we're coming to a manifestation stage, or we're coming to a completion, like a pinnacle stage. And so I feel with this card, it's like you're getting to this space now where you're finally like, oh, I can let this go. I can lay this burden down. I can approach life differently now. Or you're in a space where there's a deeper sense of freedom, I'm sensing as well. So, really just noticing your breath, noticing what you're doing, and if you're like clenching muscles, or if you've been feeling really stressed out, if you've been waiting on something, this is a sign to me that Wednesday's moon is going to come in and really help bring some relief and ability to breathe a little more deeply and to relax into your experience. So then we're going to pop over to the Native Spirit card, which is Spirit Keeper of the West. And with this energy, we see here the sun's this really explosive, powerful energy. And the west, the direction of west, typically is this energy of Mother Jaguar if we're looking at South American, which is one of the places I've studied shamanically. So I often will associate the West with Mother Jaguar, who will help protect you in this next stage, guide you, and she really works to help us live impeccably in our truth. So it also feels for some of you, and I'm getting to with the blue there, like Spirit's pulling me to the color, is it's like it feels like there's something that you need to speak or something that needs to be said, whether you're doing that or whether someone's doing that to you. And that's what brings that ability to get that deep exhale and that sense of relief from this sort of suspended animation or this waiting that you've perhaps been in for a very long time. For some of you, I'm getting the sense that it's been very ongoing for different stages of your life or around something specific that you have been not necessarily having resolution on, or not knowing how things were going to come to pass. And so it's this energy of truth and speaking one's truth. And it could be a two-way thing. Someone needs to tell you something, and then it's about you speaking your truth to them. And then that's part of what allows that energy to be transmuted. Because if there is a lack of clarity in communication or a lack of clarity in outcome, so uncertainty, which as a collective society, we've been dealing with a lot of different uncertainty. And so even with this, that could be related to things going on our global level right now. And as things are shifting, maybe that's part of what's bringing some of you this sense of ability to like, oh, I can finally relax a little bit more, or I can let go of the uncertainty or fear or worry or concern, whatever that might be for you guys. And so really powerful time for you to really look at how it is that what it is you're holding. Are you tensing up your body? Are you holding on to an energy? And are you ready with this full moon on Wednesday to let that energy be eclipsed out of your life? Allow that full moon, that really beautiful, and I know this is the sun, but it's still that full energy of illumination. So when the moon is full as well, it brings illumination. It brings into the light that which has been hidden. And so this could also be bringing information to you that you weren't aware of, that's going to help you be able to move forward from this space that you've been in for a while. And so really powerful process, and definitely encourage you to connect with Grandmother Moon to receive those insights and clarities directly from her as well. So thank you so much for picking pile 1, and have a fantastic week. Take care. So moving on to pile 2, and we're going to start with the moon card actually, which is for you guys, hold your vision. And this is the fixed moon. So this is a sign to me that you're in this space where you have been working to manifest something. You've had a vision that I feel has been sort of evolving, shifting, growing, expanding. And at this point in time, it's about continuing to keep like laser beam focus fixed on your vision. So this moon being the fixed moon, it's really how can you hold your attention on your vision and really move forward from this place of strength that no matter what's going on in the world around you. So the mountains, when they're coming through in this instance, it feels associated to obstacles. And so it so often happens that we have these visions, we move towards something, and obstacles arise because part of growth and development, if we don't have obstacles, we don't get stretched, we don't grow the same way. So it's like you have a vision and you've been given obstacles, and these obstacles are kind of like little tests, trials, challenges for you to see, to show the universe, I'm hearing, that you can fix your vision on what you really want, and you're not going to let any obstacles deter you from achieving your vision. And so this is spirit saying, like, yes, the vision you have is correct. So if you came here and you were looking for confirmation, for some of you this is confirmation. Your vision is strong, your vision is solid, keep holding it. It's a matter of divine timing for your manifestation to happen. So I also feel with this pile, it's more about manifestation energy with this. Thank you for a little blurb in the video there. Everything froze on me. So this is, as I was speaking about the energy of manifestation, it feels like you've had pauses or you've had interruptions. So I used to get kind of irritated when equipment would do weird things, and now I realize it really is part of the process and part of the message. So when things like that happen, it's this sign that there have been disruptions, there have been obstacles, there have been things that have sort of come in and like disrupted or tried to disrupt your vision. And this is actually something that the universe does intentionally, as I was mentioning, to help really refine your vision, but to also see how committed to it that you are. And so this is a time with this full moon and partial lunar eclipse for you guys to really step into this space of unconditionally holding your vision and having this as that confirmation that yes, you are on the right track. And it really is just about staying true to yourself and true to your vision and not allowing other things to distract you, other things to deter you. If what you feel in your heart is to hold this vision and it's important and valuable and works for you, this is the most important thing. So when I look at the next card that comes from the native spirit deck, we're getting the spirit of air, which is, I feel, also like the winds of change. And so it's bringing in more support to help you to actually remove these obstacles. So what happens really naturally with the universe when we have a vision and we have obstacles, when we stay the course, when we keep moving forward, when we find ways to overcome these challenges, we get more and more support, and it starts to move the obstacles out of the way. There will eventually be a tipping point, and I do feel that you're upon that tipping point, that this change is going to come in. I'm seeing like the wind coming behind you and just picking you up, almost as though like you're holding onto a kite string and it's just like wee, like I can fly with this kite. Or it's like you have the sails in a boat and all of a sudden it's like you get this huge push of momentum that lets you move forward in a really profound way. And so with this particular gateway this week, I feel this is going to be a very opportune time that as you sink deeper into holding your vision, you're going to feel the support of the universe coming in to help your manifestation happen. So you may just also be on the cusp of a breakthrough or experiencing something more tangible in the 3D. So if you've been doing a lot of manifestation, setting affirmations, intentions, and doing a lot of work sort of 5D behind the scenes sort of stuff, this is a sign to me that Spirit and Mother Earth are bringing something into the tangible reality for you in order to move forward. And so really powerful week for you guys, and so excited for your vision and manifestation. And I'd love if you have a vision that you are working to manifest and you want to share anything about that, or you just want extra blessings sent your way, please feel free to pop a comment in the description box below, even if it's just send blessings to my vision, and I will add you guys to my daily manifestation and vision intention as well. So thank you so much for picking card 2 or pile 2. Moving on to pile 3, we're actually going to start with the moon card, and I'm taking these in the upright today. And this is saying, have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So this is actually quite similar to pile 2. So you may, if you were kind of in between or you weren't sure, you might want to listen to pile 2 as well. So this is really tapping into that dream energy. So there's like the little flowers in here, and there's a butterfly and some bumblebees, and the butterflies are about transformation. Bumblebees are fertility, abundance, and there's this energy of your dreams being on the cusp of manifestation. And so it feels like there's been things you've been putting out into the ethers. You've been working to call in this energy of transformation. And I feel you guys who picked this pile, you're in this energy of both the eclipsing out and the manifestation. So it's this energy of transformation where there's things that are no longer aligned with your dreams, the ones that you're really working to manifest. And so you have the opportunity with this moon this week to release those old stories that are not aligned with the dreams that you're working to manifest. And so it's like having faith that your dream is powerful enough means if you have any thoughts that are second guessing your dream, any thoughts that are telling you that's not possible for me, I'm not able to do that, those are the types of things that can be eclipsed out this week for you. So all of that sort of naysaying energy or not aligned with anything being possible or the impossible actually becoming possible for you, that energy is time to go. And with that gone, you can then step into that really fruitful, abundant energy, like the bees that go around and they pollinate all the different flowers that then yield fruit or more growth. So it's as though when you let go of that potentially old, and it could be your own negative self-talk, or it could be other people telling you, yeah, cool that you have that dream, but that's just like, you're not going to be able to do that. So like if you've had people that have tried to dissuade you from your dream, or that have not supported you or have tried to, and it can of course be from a place of love, people want us to succeed, and at the same time not everybody is going to understand our dreams. And so it's really about recognizing and surrounding yourself with the people and the things and the thoughts and the stories that are going to help give you more ability to, as this says, have faith in your dreams. So we really ideally want to clean up our thoughts and stories so that we can be in this place of faith and trusting, even if it's not happening right now, even if it hasn't happened yet. Spirit is saying this is the energy that's confirming you're moving in the right direction. Things are going to manifest. And so the next card from the Native Spirit deck that goes with this is Sacred Mountain. And this picture actually is depicting Machu Picchu, which is an amazingly powerful place. I was fortunate enough to be able to hike and explore. And I'm really getting the sense that it's like you're stepping into dreams that maybe you've had as a child, maybe even dreams that have come from past lives for some of you. And I'm getting like full body tingles right now with this one, is that some of you have been working lifetimes for that which you are about to achieve, for that which you're trying to or working to dream into being right now. And so the energy of the sacred mountain is with you, is helping support you and build you up. So sometimes mountains can be an obstacle, but in this case, I'm really feeling like this is talking about your dream having a really strong foundation, and that's up to you. And how you do that is by eliminating things that aren't supporting the dream or supporting trust in the dream being possible to manifest. And that's how you create a foundation that is unshakable by anyone or anything outside of yourself. Which when it comes to dreaming our own dreams, which, you know, we could essentially be the only one that can really understand what we're doing to the depths that we do. And so when we become absolute in our knowing, in our foundation, that our dream is possible, that we are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve it, then it gives us this energy. We get the support of Mother Earth and all of her children, especially the mountain, the stone people who have been here as long as this planet has been here. And so it's this energy of the most ancient level of support coming to you, along with the energy of this particular sacred site. And so if you have a resonance with Peru, the Andes, Machu Picchu, definitely do some research. I mean, I know right now travel isn't as broad, but this could be a place that you want to go at some point in your life. And down the road, when things do reopen more on a global level, Golden Phoenix Healing is already in the works to plan a trip to Peru to do shamanic spiritual adventuring. And so really powerful energy for you guys to tap into, both eclipsing out and manifesting. So really allow yourself to come into clarity about your dream and start observing any stories, beliefs, patterns, or external influences that are not in alignment, and then put that energy forth to Grandmother Moon this week and the partial lunar eclipse to help remove that from your life for you, so that you can step into your dream in a really beautiful and solid, grounded way. So thank you so much for picking pile 3, and have a wonderful week. Take care.